explaining here one kinematic simple problem which will clear a lot of doubts. So here goes the problem. So the question is, a nut comes loose from the bolt on the bottom of the elevator as the elevator is moving up the shaft at 3 meters per second. The nut strikes the bottom of the shaft in 2 seconds. And we need to find the following questions. How far from the bottom of shaft was the elevator when the nut fell off? Second question, how far above the bottom of shaft was the nut? 0.25 seconds after the fell off. How far above the bottom of the shaft was the elevator when the nut fell on the ground? At what height above the bottom of the shaft nut has zero velocity after the fell off? What is total distance traveled by nut in its motion after the fell off? And we have been given g is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. So like here, first we need to understand the question, what it's asking and what is happening. So here a lift is moving upward with certain velocity and a nut comes loose from the bolt on the bottom. So the initial velocity of nut will be the velocity of the elevator. So at the time of start, nut would also be moving at a velocity of 3 meters per second upward. Secondly, after that, it will experience a uniform gravitational acceleration motion which will be acting downward. So from the lift point of view, it's keep on moving with constant velocity. Since it's a motion of constant acceleration, following these three equations can be used here. First is v is equal to u plus at, where v is the final velocity, u is the initial velocity, is acceleration, and t is the time interval. S is equal to ut plus half at square, where s is the distance travel, u is initial velocity, t is time taking, a is acceleration. Third equation is v square is equal to u square plus 2as, where v is as I can explain. Now let's start solving the question. For any of these type of questions, we need to decide about the positive axis and negative, because velocity is a vector quantity. We need to decide about it. So let's take in this example, upward direction is the positive axis and downward direction is negative directions. Okay. So here for first question, what is given here? V is equal to 3 meters per second for the nut. Since it's moving upward, so it's 3 meters per second, because when it fell off, in an initial velocity is of the elevator only at t is equal to, and acceleration is minus 9.8 meters per second square because it's acting downward. Now it is given that it hits the ground in 2 seconds. So we can use the second equation, h is equal to vt plus half 0 at square, and if you substitute the values of initial velocities, acceleration and time, it will give you minus 13.6 meter. So since it is minus, you can understand from this it's downward from the point of fall off. So the bottom of the shaft was 13.6 meter below the nut when the nut fell off the elevator. So we can say that the elevator was 13.6 meter of the shaft when the nut fell off. Let me try to explain you the motion. When nut falls from the elevator, nut has initial velocity 3 meters per second upward. So what will happen? It will try to move certain height above. Acceleration will be acting downward, so it will get decelerated till it reaches the point where the velocity becomes 0. Then it will start accelerating in the downward direction, and its velocity will keep on increasing, and it will hit the hull. Okay, let's come to the second point. The second question is, how far off the bottom of the shaft was the nut? 0.25 seconds after it fell off. This is quite a simple thing. We know the initial velocity, time, and we need to find the height. So you can again use the second equation, h is equal to vt plus, substituting the values above as same, we get h is equal to 1. So that shows that the nut was above the initial point. I explained you already that since nut has initial velocity upward, it will move certain height upward and then it will fall. So total height of the ground could be found out as 0.44, that's the and plus 13.6. Now let's go to third question. How far off the bottom of the shaft was the elevator when the nut fell on the ground? Now we are talking about the elevator. Earlier in two questions we are talking about the nut. From the shaft point of view, so initial velocity is 3 meters per second upward, and there's no acceleration on the shaft. And we need to find a nut fall the elevator in 2 seconds. So we need to find out So in 2 seconds it will move 6 meter upward. So total height raised above the point of uh, falling is 6 meter, and total height above the ground will be calculated as 6, which is the distance travel plus 13.6 via, which is the distance at which net fell off. So it gives you 19.6 meter. Now comes to fourth question. At what height above the bottom of shaft nut has zero velocity after the fall off? Now, what does this mean? I have explained you. Since nut has some initial velocity, it will go to certain height. At that point, its velocity becomes zero, and then it will start acceleration at the bottom. So here we can use the third equation: v square is equal to u square plus 2aas. From nut's perspective, u's initial velocity is 3 meter per second, acceleration 9 point, and v is equal to 0. So height will be 0.45 meter. This is height from the point where it fell off, but if you have to calculate the height from the bottom of shaft, it will be 13.6 plus 14, so again it's 14.1. Now the last question: what is the total distance traveled by nut in its motion after the fall off? So how the motion goes: first it will go to the height at which becomes velocity 0, and then it will fall down to the elevator. So total distance travel is the height covered is 0.45, then 0.45,